What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of No Holds Barred Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, the greatest host, Kyle Masters. As always, I am alone in the studio today just to do a Raw review, but from last night. Holy crap. It was an interesting Raw, to say the least. The last couple weeks, Raw had been a little bit dry, but we opened up Raw with the Authority, and the Authority talking about Seth Rollins, introducing him, bringing him out. You know, just boosting him up like they always do, and announcing that all the winners from last night at Hell in a Cell are going to compete in one-on-one matches, and then the winner of those matches on Raw will go into the Fatal 4-Way main event to determine the number one contender, which I thought was pretty cool. I mean, they haven't done something like this on Raw in a while, and it gets people to watch, and it's good for Raw, basically. We ended up having Roman Reigns face Alberto Del Rio, Kevin Owens, and Dolph Ziggler, which was pretty sick. I mean, like, what a star caliber Fatal 4-Way match for the main event. I mean, it's better than any other tag team main event that SmackDown would have or Raw would have. But it ended up being a really good main event. Obviously, Roman Reigns coming out on top. I mean, they could have done something with Kevin Owens or Alberto Del Rio winning that number one contender and possibly holding two titles just like Seth Rollins and doing a feud like that. I mean, it could have been good, but I'm happy with Roman Reigns now getting another title shot. I mean, there's really no one else that could deserve, I guess, a title shot. I mean, at least it's not a part-time or a legend getting a title shot now. I mean, we're back to what it should be, someone from the full-time roster getting a shot, and obviously Roman Reigns being the next poster boy for WWE, getting that title shot as well. Raw, besides that, last night was all right. I mean, John Cena was rumored to be there to just talk about his match at Hell in a Cell, and then he ended up not being there, so we're not going to see him until around the late December. Other than that, on Raw, we had New Day talk about Xavier Woods still being injured, and this unicorn thing, which me and my co-host Brandon love. And we absolutely love New Day. It's a shame none of them won their matches last night, but still, New Day are entertaining to watch. PCB, if we go to the Divas now, and the Divas Revolution, Team PCB look like they're back together up until the end of the match, where they lost to the Bella Twins, and Paige just went ballistic and decided to basically give the rampage to both Charlotte and Becky Lynch and break off from PCB, which I'm guessing now it should be Paige the number one contender, kind of looks like, or maybe for Survivor Series they're gonna have like a traditional Survivor Series match, like Team Charlotte against Team Paige for Survivor Series, or they're gonna have a one-on-one match between Paige and Charlotte, maybe, which I can't really tell if this is signifying that Paige is the number one contender. So we'll have to see about that. I mean, I think Paige does deserve the number one contendership. I mean, she hasn't had a title shot in a while, and basically she's the most relevant out of everyone right now. Or even Sasha Banks too. I mean, where the hell has she been? She's only been appearing on SmackDown. Like, she hasn't been on Raw in a while. Like, you wonder why the crowd's been chanting, "We want Sasha." How do you include her in the Revolution and you just keep her on shitty old SmackDown? Like, what the hell are you doing, WWE? They're gonna have to try to figure that out. Other than that, Raw was, I'd say, mediocre, other than the parts that made it stand out. You had your typical Ryback teaming up with the Dudleys. I mean, it's not typical, but I found that really strange, and ended up losing. Dudleys are on a downslide right now. I'm not sure why they're choosing to do that with the Dudleys. Maybe they're just, keeping them out of the winning picture until maybe TLC, that's my prediction, that they're going to win the titles at TLC in a tables match, because I don't think the Dudleys win the titles back unless it's going to be in a tables match. Let's get real here. Like, they're not going to win it cleanly on a clean 3D through no table or anything like that. So that's my prediction on the Dudleys. I mean, the TLC is probably where they're going to win it, so New Day is going to be holding on to the titles for the next 2 months, which, I mean, we have no problem with that, but still, they're really entertaining to have the titles, her, or not have the titles. I mean, New Day is just, they've gotten a lot of hype since they've started this gimmick. So yeah, other than that, on Raw, if we go back to the Roman Reigns situation, actually, Roman Reigns, this thing they're doing with Reigns, Ambrose, and Rollins, I think it's foreshadowing, is my prediction for WrestleMania next year, that the Shield is going to face each other for the title, and next year's, or next year's WrestleMania, which is 32. So I think WWE is kind of foreshadowing with them teaming up the other week on Raw, and now Roman Reigns getting his shot at the title. So we'll see what goes on from there. Hey, it could even be different. They could have other plans for Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, and who knows if he even holds a title then. So that's that input on Roman Reigns. What else happened on Raw? We had Cesaro face Kevin Owens in one of the Winner Circles matches. I thought it was a pretty good match. Both of them are extremely talented wrestlers and have a lot of potential. And I think that Kevin Owens will one day have his world title opportunity. It's only a matter of time. And I'm sorry, but I can't see Cesaro getting one. As much as the WWE Universe wants him to get pushed and how much we want him to get pushed, I don't see a push anytime soon for him. So what else happened on Raw last night? Del Rio, making his first Raw appearance in a long time, looked promising. He looks really good. I think he looks in better shape than he did back when he was in WWE. He must have been doing a lot of good work in AAA and Lucha Underground. But him and Neville's match was really good. It was really physical. Del Rio looks in top shape. I see him being in a title picture in the near future, man. You can't just have this guy with the mid-tier title. I think he'll eventually lose to Cena when Cena comes back, and then they'll put Del Rio in the main title picture somehow, maybe for Fastlane or something like that, or Royal Rumble. But Del Rio looks really good. I'm proud of him, and this whole Mexica-America thing with Zeb Coulter, it kind of makes sense now. I mean, I didn't really see it making sense at the pay-per-view. I mean, a lot of people probably didn't think he was going to be Del Rio. I thought he was going to be Swagger. But him teaming up with Coulter, it's just weird. Because Coulter has his history with Del Rio. So it's a weird partnership, and you can see, like, even when Coulter extends his hand to shake Del Rio's hand, Del Rio has that, like, hesitation to shake his hand, and we'll see where it goes from there. But I do predict them not lasting together unless the crowd just keeps loving this Mexa-America thing, and then WWE just going to roll along with it. But we'll see how it goes from there. Let's talk about Sheamus. About this contract briefcase he has, I don't see him holding on to WrestleMania. Even if he does, they're not going to make him cash and win it. Like, it's Sheamus. Let's be real here. He's terrible. No one likes Sheamus. You can't have him. He's not like Seth Rollins caliber hate. He's just like, oh my God, it's fucking Sheamus. Let's go to sleep or change the channel. Kind of boring persona that I'm trying to get at here. I kind of see Sheamus losing the briefcase to someone in a match for the briefcase. If WWE can't decide who they want for their champion next, or they've decided and they want to do it in like a surprising fashion like Seth Rollins did, I think they're going to have him face Sheamus and win the briefcase from him. But unless Sheamus does cash it in somehow down the road before WrestleMania, I think he fails. There's no way that Sheamus is the next champion. WWE can't do it. It just doesn't make sense. I think it was poorly done to even give him the briefcase, but we'll see how it goes from there. And now we had Kane come out, not Corporate Kane because he's fired. We had Demon Kane come out and talk about the Wyatts kidnapping his brother, and then basically the same thing that happened to Undertaker happened to Kane last night. He tried to fend off the Wyatts, but get the shit kicked out of him, and then we had the Wyatts take away Kane in the same fashion as Undertaker. Now this is really bugged me. I can't see what they're doing from this. You can have I thought for sure it was gonna be Team Undertaker against Team Wyatt, but this is odd. I don't know what's gonna go on from here. Like, both brothers are gone. Like, is this a way to take them off television maybe, or is this setting up something for Survivor Series? I don't know, but this is gonna make us want to tune into Raw every week because of this. This is crazy. I love what they're doing here with the Wyatts and Kane Undertaker, like the two faces of fear, like Kane Undertaker, the faces of fear from the past against the current face of fear with the Wyatts, and now all the Wyatt family members are there. I kind of see Sister Abigail coming into play here soon. We haven't heard a lot about her, but I remember in old Bray Wyatt promos earlier this year, like talking about Sister Abigail. So I think it's only a matter of time before we see Sister Abigail make an appearance, or maybe she's the one that's commanding them to bring the Brothers of Destruction to her. So I wouldn't doubt if we seen Sister Abigail anytime soon, even before Survivor Series. So we'll have to see. There on Raw, my boy Ziggler again. I don't know when this guy's ever going to get a push. This guy just seems to be the shit end of the stick mid-card wrestler forever. I mean, it sucks, but you know what? Ziggler, I think, will eventually get another opportunity at the world title. But other than that, Raw, that was a pretty good Raw. Really well done by the Authority with the tournament for kind of the tournament style for the number one contender. And now they have the number one contender in Roman Reigns, so I think they could put up a good match. Rollins against Reigns at Survivor Series. It's got a lot of potential to be a really good match, and they've got a couple weeks here to build it up. So WWE, man, do what you got to do. Build it up. I mean, this is the 25th anniversary of Survivor Series for Undertaker. This is going to be a really big one, so we'll see how it goes from there. But other than that, guys, that's it for the Raw review. My name is Kyle Masters, the host, the greatest host as always, and we will see you next time.